Hello, my name is Mobolaji Adekunle Oneo. My stage name is PSALMOS. I'm from Ekiti State. In fact, I was born in Ekiti State, yes, in Ekere Ekiti to be precise. And I'm the last born of 6 children. I attended community high school. I went into University of Ado-Ekiti. Also attended Lagos State University. I studied industrial relations and personnel management. I'm a gospel minister. I'm a lover of Christ. I love Jesus so much, and I feel I owe him a lot. Okay, let me talk about the challenges. Yeah, the challenges is number one for me is the acceptability. I remember I think I started 2004, 2005. Yeah, that was when I started gospel music majorly, officially. And then the challenge I had then was the acceptability. I wasn't sure if I was going to be accepted, my kind of music and everything. But it's a long time coming actually. But I thank God today. Then apart from that, we had these challenges of how to promote your songs, these challenges of so many things, gathering the team, band together and all that. A whole lot of challenge in the box. But to the glory of God, the beauty of it all is that, like I said, it is part of the journey. You cannot be coming, from all the way back like that and not have not have a story to tell, just like I'm telling you right now. So thank God for the challenges and the worlds we're still facing, because life is in stages, As you move higher, you face a challenge. As you move higher, you face a challenge, you overcome it, and you keep moving. That's all about that's one of the beauty of life. So yeah, I would say is my ability to be able to gather people together. Technically we call it a concert. So I feel it's big for me because I just had one last year. It was 2019 August, an evening with PSALMOS, and the turnout was really amazing because I believe everybody that came there because of me, support me. So it's like a big move for me. I was able to express myself. It is different when you are invited to minister in a church and they are given a time limit, like, oh, you've got 20 minutes, you've got 10 minutes, you've got 30 minutes and all that. You just have to allow the Spirit of God to flow through you and then you minister. But this is different for me because these people are for me. They came for me. They came to be blessed. They came to listen to me, to listen to the message that God has given to me, because they believe in what God is doing through PSALMOS. So it's really big for me. It's amazing. It's big. And then I must say that I'm going to have one more this year. Yeah, and every other year. Yeah. That's supposed to be a secret. Okay, so that's my biggest move in ministry, and I'm grateful to God. I'm really grateful to God because it was never gonna happen, and then it just happened. Bam! All the praise to God. I get my inspiration from God, obviously, and it inspires my writings. Yes. Sometimes sometimes I hear songs from my sleep. Okay, yes, I hear songs from my sleep. I just wake up and I sing it out, and I get songs like that. Or sometimes it just drop in my spirit, got like a topic, like a title, like this is what God wants me to talk about. This is the area what He wants me to say. To sing about. So what He wants me to sing about. Yes. So I get that from God, then also from things happening around me, because the truth is people go through lots of stuff. I hear stories and I hear people's testimonies, how God has been faithful. The truth of the matter is, we do talk about, in churches we have testimony time where people come out to testify, and it just ends there. Seriously, sometimes it ends there. It just ends in church. We don't take these testimonies out to let the world really know that, number one, God exists. Number two, God is real. Number three, God is our Father and He loves us so much. So those are the things that inspires me. Especially, this is my life. I'm just a living testimony, and that's just the truth. So especially things that happen to me, when God helps me, brings me out of it, and I see things, I just like to talk about it through my singing. I like to sing about it. So that's how I get my inspiration. Except sometimes my husband writes for me. He writes. He'll just say, baby, I wrote the song. I feel you should sing it. Okay, good. So, but basically from God, and then the happenings around me, and especially my own testimonies. Yeah. I've worked with, let me start from the beginning. I've worked with Corey. I've worked with Corey. I've worked with a whole lot of people. Mike Abdul, Eben. Excuse me. I worked with Eben. I worked with and I worked with Mommy Tokpe. I love you. Yeah. And so many others. Oh God. Let it come. I worked with a whole lot of people actually. Yes, and I'm so happy and grateful that I had the opportunity to work with them, and some I can't really remember now because it's a long time coming, Yeah, so you pardon me. Then yes, I love to work with many others as the spirit leads. Oh yes, I worked with E. Daniels. Yes, E. Daniels, I remember that. Yeah, and I'll love to work with so many other people, spirit filled as the spirit leads, But majorly, I really love to work with Shirley C. Oh my God, that mama, oh my God, I love her so much. I love to work with her too. I love her voice. I love listening to the way she expresses herself, the way she worships God, the way she screams when she's singing, the aggression on the devil and everything. I love that about her, so I love to work with her someday. And a whole lot of people, like I said, as God brings our hearts together. So, yeah. We are all guilty of some things, and it's because we probably do it because we see people do it, and but that doesn't make it right. But in my opinion, I just feel the best thing to do, I feel it should be that we gospel should be the ones dishing out these stuffs, and then let it just go like that. Let people just take it up and let it go like that, not the other way round, But it still boils down to the fact that we need to work harder. Yes, we need to work harder. We need to be heard. We need to be heard not only within the church setting, not only within the church region, but we need to be heard. We need to work harder to be heard outside. I mean, all over. Gospel, secular, whatever it is, like that, we can always, we can always preach what we can always preach. We can always say what we have to say. We can always give our messages to the world like that. So I think it should be the other way around. We should dish it out and they take it up, and in so doing, I'm sure that they get used to it, and sure, definitely they get converted, they get saved. I believe God that they'll just start having encounters, with God like that, and then we have done our own part. So it shouldn't be the other way around. that some of us are guilty. I'm going to lower my voice right now, that some of us are guilty. It doesn't make it right. So we should work harder and do the right thing. Yes, we should do the right thing. Gospel music in 2020, forget it. Forget it. It's going to be bigger. Yeah, last year was bigger than previous. This year is going to be, because you know what, I'm excited about it, because apart from the regular faces you guys know already, do you know, like, God is actually raising strong and energetic, God-loving, spiritual. I'm not talking about spiritual by mouth. I'm talking about deep daughters of Zion and sons unto himself. He's raising them, and I see them. Oh my God, I can't explain. I'm just happy, I'm joyous, but it's gonna be big. Expect something big. This year is gonna be big. At least I'm not. If God can raise somebody like Kanye West, I believe matter. Don't worry, you just keep praying and keep connecting, and you see what God will do. We're in the area of the holy era. We are in an era of the Holy Spirit, and anything can happen. So I'm expecting myself. My favorite Bible character is David. King David. I'm smiling, I'm happy, because I'm just thinking again, not like I'm thinking again about how he lived his life, how he worked with God. Oh boy. And he was actually the man after God's heart. A man. So much boldness. How can a little boy pick 5 stones? Goliath. Imagine you that you are watching me right now. See a giant. What will you do? What will you do? So imagine a Goliath, a giant, threatening everybody and talking. This thing is very funny. Sometimes people come out and they just talk about God anyhow. They are so-called, maybe your colleagues, and I'm not saying you should fight them or anything, but people talk and you're just, well, it's your opinion. And you're just, but this guy came out. I'm like, who is this uncircumcised Philistine coming out he's just boasting, and even the so-called armies, they were fidgeting. A small boy, and he came out in the name of God. He didn't come out by himself. He believed in God right from the beginning. He believed. No wonder he was a man after God's own heart. Go and study the life of David, and you probably join me on this quest. You join me, you will know why he's actually my favorite character in the Bible. I love him so much, and I wish I can just be bigger than him when it comes to faith, as in like believing in his God, and then he humbles himself when he sings. He knows how to render his garments, and he's like, he torture himself even before, because he knows that it is better for him to torture himself than for God to torture him. Man, there's a lot to learn about that man. There's a lot. He's my favorite. Okay, yeah, last year I did a 30 days dance challenge. That was January. I did it for 30 days. I was dancing every day for 30 days. I know some people will say, what's wrong with this? In fact, somebody called me and said, are you trying to lose weight? Which weight? Look at me from head to toe with me now. I'm not big actually. But you're like, are you trying to lose weight? But I can be a very shy person. I can be camera shy. Some of you don't know that. But for me to actually come out to do that, it wasn't because I wanted attention. It was because God instructed me. I heard it very loud and clear that I should do. He said, if I'm not ashamed of him, that I should do a 30 days dance challenge for him. And I did it. I'm glad I did it. Yeah, I'm sure some people will be thinking that this year I'll do it. You think I'll just go and be doing something without God telling me? I'll just go and be doing. Come on. No. I do things by instruction. So he's not told me to do it, for now as we speak. So that's why he's not seeing me do it. But thank God I did it last year, and I give God all the glory. So if you are led, you should do that sometimes. It's good. It's very good. Thank you. Yeah. So please, my brethren, don't stop watching Gospel Cafe TV. It's actually one of the best you can see around. Yeah. Says PSALMOS. Love you guys. Take care.